Good day, viewers, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Erongo Talk. My name is Desiree Gasses, and I'll be bringing you the latest news coming from the Erongo region. But before we do that, stay tuned for the following video.
To another exciting episode of Erongo Talk.
We bring jou dit is weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel moontlik kan byt.
And now, moving on to our news segment. First, we have the Ministry of Mines and Energy that announced that petrol prices will remain unchanged, while the prices of diesel, which is 50 ppm, will decrease by 80 cents per litre, and those of diesel, who are 10 ppm, will decrease by 60 cents per litre. The petrol prices in Walfish Bay will thus remain $19.78 per litre, while the price of diesel, that is 50 ppm, will become $19.05, and that of diesel, that is 10 ppm, will become $19.25 per litre. Petrol pump prices across the rest of the country will remain unchanged, while diesel pump prices will be adjusted accordingly. The effective date for all these adjustments will be on Wednesday, the 7th of June 2023 at about midnight. Moving on to our second story, we have the French automaker PSA Automobile South Africa that has been ordered to smoke the peace pipe over an agreement with the government to set up a vehicle assembly plant in Walfish Bay. The plant was embarked for the export of Peugeot and Citroën vehicles assembled locally. The French automaker had accused the government of not sticking to its end of the bargain to ensure that the plant operated successfully. PSA owns about 51 stakes in the Walfish Bay plant, while the government owns the remaining 49%. The plant has been plagued by its inability to export assembled vehicles to South Africa, the region's biggest market. A judgment delivered by the High Court, judged by Shafimana Uetele, said that it was incumbent for the parties to amicably resolve their dispute. If they fail to do so, they must refer to arbitration. And moving on to our last story, we have the coastal rugby fans that were treated to 4 highly entertaining Namibian Rugby Union League matches over the weekend. The Kudu Rugby Club managed to record 2 victories and 2 losses against the visiting opponents, who are the Dolphins and the Rehoboth Rugby Club, at the Jan Wolken Stadium in Walfish Bay on Saturday. The first division, which is West North log leaders, the Dolphins, stretched the gap of 5 points after 4 matches played. And then we have the Kudu's first team, who is being coached by Sean White, who defeated the Rehoboth team, which is coached by Gerard Laucher. And then we had the Kudus also, who set a pace and defeated the determined Rehoboth the determined Riopos team, who is coached by Gerald Loupcher in the NUR Premier League game. However, if you would like to find out what the games were about, you can tune in to our Facebook page, because we did go live and stream all the games. Or if you would like to read about the stories more in detail, you can also visit our Erongo page, where you will find the full story. However, in our news segment, that is all that we have for today.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
And now, stay tuned for our interview.
I think the summit has exceeded expectations. I told you the other day, coming out of town, and what I mean by Vin took a bigger city to a smaller city, with all the challenges for a lot of people to participate the way they wanted. We still had about 470 people attending. If you look at the room for the past 4 days, the room is almost full all the time. Like yesterday, if you saw, people still till very late. The day before was in West. We left here about 8 p.m. and everyone stayed. And today we still today, and we are not done yet. The Innovation Challenge competition is going to be announced as a cocktail. So in a nutshell, I think the whole event has delivered beyond expectation. Which is extremely critical. But we don't measure the event just based on numbers. We measure it based on the quality content that is shared with the young people, the knowledge that they will gain from here, the connections that they will make, either for jobs, whether for their businesses, whether for startup, whether just knowledge to guide them on how they have to progress in life. And looking at all those, I would say again, we've exceeded our expectation. For me, what is even very exciting for me is what we call the career clinic, where we get each and every young person to talk to each and every experienced person in the room, speakers, panelists, professionals. Even the minister has to be part of the session, just to share with them how they got there and lessons that they can take from them to be able to grow and develop themselves into the future. So looking at that, it's been great. I've got a lot of people sharing with me, indicating that one, they've made connections, business connections. Some of them are saying the networking were great. Some of them are saying it gave them a sense of direction in life. And to me, that is a very big statement for an event of this nature, to give a sense of direction. Then more importantly, it's also not what they take from here, but us trying to work with everybody who was here to make sure that it does not just end here. They are able to carry on. So what we are going to do is that the information that have been gathered, we are going to repackage them, put them online, and make sure that people access. You saw the gentleman from Switzerland We had a program that we just launched, the Entrepreneurship Academy. It's not a big program, it's very quick, short, just to make sure that the lessons that have been given from here don't die. They are online, they are accessible, and people can take from there on daily basis and use them that way they want it, and hopefully they will grow. People know that you don't need to start business with huge capital. People know if I'm going to look for funding, this is what I need. People know if I want to become a CEO, executive director of a company, this is what I want to need. And we hope that this will stay with a lot of the young people who are there for them possibly to grow. And we adults, we've also learned, because some of the issues that we take for granted, that we assume are normal, are critical to the young people.
We've seen some great pictures. We've seen some great improvements, but there can only be one winner tonight in terms of this. So, are we going to wait long to do this, or shall we keep the excitement going? Shall we do it? Yes! The winner of the Namibian Innovation Challenge is no other than Reina. Tuesday, we saw her pitch, we gave her some input, and when she came back on Wednesday, there was a 360-degree turnaround. Absolutely fantastic. Congratulations, Reina. Thank you very much. And you are going to succeed. We just know that. Thank you. So, 3 of these that have made it to the top 3. Are we ready? Let's start. This is in no particular order, just to make sure we understand that. This is top 3. Whoever's going to be called first or last doesn't say anything about who's going to win in the end. Let's make that clear. Again, let's start with a lady. So let's cut this down. The company moving forward to the top 3 is Makida. Our next contestant, our next finalist, making it through to the final round in Botswana is Cornelius from Kwakye. And then again, last but definitely not least, and let's not forget about the 2 that will be standing there. They have done a great job and they will succeed as well, we are very sure, but we only can have 3 in the top. So the last finalist to join the other 2 here will be no other than someone from Africa. And that will be Gloria from China.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Get your glow on with brand new shows on GoTV. It's your turn to sparkle in the kitchen with the help of Chef Asisipo.
Reserve your seat at the table and let's get cooking.
In this blazing hot new movie, the search for a missing daughter exposes devastating family secrets in Gurgram. And go on a dazzling new adventure with the heroic Prince Ivandoe.
What is a hero without his sword?
Get your shine on with GoTV. Love it.
The next days are not a measurement of time, but the distance from here to the finish line. For the race you are running, for your kids, your career, your health, your future. Not away, but towards it. While the voice in your head reminds you it won't be easy. But by simply swinging your feet towards the floor, you've taken the first step. Grow for it with Stamino Grow. 5-in-1 supplement available at all leading pharmacies.
Soms gaan dit lelik zwaar met mij. Mensen kijken altijd voorbij. Hoekom? Want ik is een breinman. Soms gaan dit lelik zwaar met mij. Mensen kijken altijd voorbij. Hoekom? Want ik is een breinman.
Zwaar groot geworden, geloof me die struggle was real. Stereotypes en voorvaders zitten agree op het deal. Onze generatie moet doen naar die negativity feel. Dit is een cyclus van dingen draai zoals een wiel. Maar ik is moeg, moeg voor al die mensen wat op mijn veld zo spoeg. Moeg voor al die mensen wat net racism kan verpoelen. Ja, ik is moeg, dit is genoeg. Dat ik zo moet sloer. Niet allemaal doen drugs, niet allemaal vloek die hele aardbolse man nie. Ons beklein nie net in die straat nie, nie allemaal wat so bly die raas nie. Ek is baie lief vir my nasie. Ek is 'n colored, maar ek sal my kind support. Ek dra nie Nike nie, ek dra wat ek kan afford. For my brain nation, I thank the Lord. I thank the Lord. Salute.
Soms gaan dit lelik zwaar met mij. Mensen kijken altijd voorbij. Hoekom? Want ik is een breinman. Soms gaan dit lelik zwaar met mij. Mensen kijken altijd voorbij. Hoekom? Want ik is een breinman.
Oké, dat was baie mooi geweest. Baie dankie John Ray. En ons het 'n nuweling vandag hierso. En meneer Cotton,
Nou die gaan uit vir elke breinman en breinvrou wat iets try asseblief, just keep hope, succes. Nou die is 'n long road solank jy net kop hou en aan die wiel hou. Mylpaal behaal en nie terugval. Jou naam en goud. Laat uitstaan en alle negativity laat verbygaan want sy is 'n breinman. Die is vir al die rappers, singers en kunstenare, akteurs, atlete en winkels eienaare, inventors, investors, besigheidsmanne. Alle sukses vir julle vriende. Hou die sukses binne die kringe. Staan saam van swak as ons as 'n vinger. Ek hoop altyd goed vir almal. Hou die blink en bo ons almal. Verbystaar, struggle is net tydelik, so vir nou, heil maar.
Soms gaan dit lelik zwaar met my. Mense kyk altyd verby. Hoekom? Want ek is 'n breinman. Soms gaan dit lelik zwaar met my. Mense kyk altyd verby. Hoekom? Want ek is 'n breinman.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraika. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
to another exciting episode of Erongo Talk.
Lees die weer en vertel ook vir julle waar die vis heel moontlik gaan byt.
This May, choose brand new. Choose drama and deceit.
I'm very attracted to you. Oh. Would you be interested in having an affair?
Choose fights and fallouts.
I won, and that was right.
I brought the heat. I mean, I'm gonna destroy you.
Choose truth and discovery.
I miss her every day. I see her every day.
Choose fresh shows, series, and original entertainment. This May, choose brand new. Choose DSTV.
Well, viewers, if you have reached this point of today's episode, that concludes the Erongo Talk episode for today. However, if you would like to stay updated and in touch with us, you can visit us on our Facebook page, which is at Erongo, and you can also visit us on our DSTV channel, that is at channel 285 on DSTV and channel 25 on GoTV. But for now, adios.